SCP-072 enters the record through an apartment building in Michigan. Local reports of its effects triggered panic, drawing an embedded Foundation agent to the case. The source describes 2 local media reports, not an official alarm. Their public effect was enough for Foundation attention to lock onto the affected building. Containment is blunt. All known instances sit in a 3.5 by 4 meter holding cell. Sleep materials are forbidden within 15 meters, unless senior researcher Grant approves. SCP-072 is not a creature with a full body. It records as a shadowy, translucent projection, like a hand nearly a meter long, visible only below 5 lux. The conditions are specific. A human must enter REM sleep in an infected bed, and 1 or both feet must be exposed to open air. When the hand appears, it taps the exposed foot until the subject wakes. The subject then remains unable to move, under symptoms like sleep paralysis. The next action is surgical and cruel. SCP-072 uses its pointed fingers to cut flesh from the exposed foot, while the subject cannot scream or call for help. After each removal, the projection returns inside the bed. When it emerges again, the collected material is gone, and the cycle continues. The removal continues until the exposed foot or feet are taken to the ankle. Proper treatment prevents death, but later sleep-related psychological harm is recorded. SCP-072 spreads by proximity. Any bed within roughly 10 meters of an affected bed also becomes host to another instance. Destroying affected beds does not solve the mystery. The remains show no anomalous materials and no trace of the biological material taken from subject. The known list expands from 3 twin beds in the original complex to a contaminated 4-poster bed, a failed sleeping bag test object, and destroyed beds kept for study. The sleeping bag test marks the boundary of useful experimentation. SCP-072-5 involved D2191 in REM sleep. Then, the record cuts to expunge data and a warning against future use. Its class is safe because containment is practical, not because contact is harmless. The rule is isolation from sleep materials and tight control of access. The final status is narrow but severe. A safe bed-bound anomaly that appears below 5 lux, spreads to nearby beds, mutilates exposed feet, and leaves sleep itself unsafe.